The other day I was having coffee with a friend of mine, and I told them I was going to have this event on personal branding. And they asked me, what? Personal branding? Isn't branding for companies? And I said, no, you need personal branding. So do you know what personal branding is? Is it something you've ever thought about? My name is Hannah Muchuki Geduke. I am a consultant from Inside Out Development, and we're going to be discussing personal branding and why you need a personal brand. So what is personal branding? Personal branding is an act of marketing your personality. It's telling people about who you are and what you're about. Did you know everybody is selling something? Everybody is selling something. You could be selling an idea, a consultation, an actual product. You could be selling yourself up for some promotion, for example. So as you try to sell, just like the companies that we see advertising, you also need to advertise yourself. So there's about 4 components of personal branding that I want us to talk about briefly. Number 1 is your appearance. Number 2 is your attitude towards people. Number 3 is your skills and your competencies. And number 4 is how different are you? Because these are very, very important for you to grow in your career. Appearance, for example. You want to be able to dress the way you want to be addressed. There is a way you can dress and walk up into a reception and people say, hello, madam. They can also say, kss, kss, kss. They can also say, how may I assist you? They could also show you the door like that without even talking to you because of the way you're dressed. Because the way you're dressed communicates a lot about the kind of person you are. So what product are you selling? And are you dressing properly for that product? Are you dressing for the role that you want? Say, for example, you're looking for a promotion. Are you dressing well enough for that promotion? And guess what? When people are coming to poach, or when they want to come and promote somebody, usually they look at people who require less modification. So if you're well-dressed, you're likely to be picked when they're looking for somebody to occupy a certain position. The second one I talked about is your attitude towards people. What am I talking about? How do you treat other people? That is a component of personal branding, because there is a way you can treat other people and they do not respect you. And guess what? When people don't respect you, they may not care so much about what you're trying to say or what you're trying to sell. So your attitude shows, even without saying anything. It's like this nonverbal talk that you're giving. Even before you say anything, people can already read what you're thinking about or what you're saying. You could be saying something smiley, smiley, but the attitude can show on the outside. The third one is about your skills. So you can't really be a beautiful person, have a very good attitude, and be very well dressed, but then you don't know what you're doing. So you've got to make sure that you have the skills required to perform. You have to make sure that every day you're continuously improving so that you can be able to be competitive, because that is important for your personal brand. Because if I gave you a job, for example, because you look so good and then you didn't deliver, do you think I'm going to call you again for that job? So your skills are very important. And lastly, how different are you? Do you know there's a lot of people doing the same thing that you're doing? Even in your office, there's a lot of people doing and able to do the same thing that you're doing. But what's going to make me want to pick you and not the other person? How different are you? How unique are you? And do you know everybody is unique in their own way? You could be a manager, for example, but your listening skills attract people to you. You could be a leader, but the way you love other people attracts the people and the followers to you. So you want to make sure that there's a different thing that you're offering to the market. You want to make sure that there's something different and unique about you. So do you think that now you know what a personal brand is? Maybe next time we're going to discuss why do you actually need a personal brand? Thank you.